Ernesto shoved his finger deeper. It entered the wound down to the knuckle. "Look at me, Pute," Ernesto said. "Look me in the eyes, and tell me, do you know the name Roberto Santos?" Maria froze. She remembered Roberto. She remembered the funeral. "Translate," Ernesto demanded, glaring at her. Maria raised her chin, silent. But when Ernesto raised his fist, she begrudgingly translated his words. The Earthling stared at Ernesto. The pilot coughed more blood. "I won't tell you a goddamn thing, you fucking slit." Maria gasped. The word stabbed her like a bamboo knife. It was the most horrible word in English, a word that reduced Bahaians to mere animals, to something subhuman. But Ernesto only grinned at the pilot, revealing a golden tooth. "Roberto was my brother. He joined the Kalayan. What did you call them? The Kennys?" The pilot's eyes flooded with fear. Just that one word. 3 syllables. Kalayan. To Bahaians, it meant freedom. To Earth, it meant terror. It made the giants tremble. "Fuck you, you fucking gook," the Earthling growled. "We came here to help you. We're gonna fucking—" Ernesto raised his rifle, then brought it down hard. The wooden stock slammed into the Earthling's face, shattering his teeth. The man gave a gurgling red scream. Maria screamed too, trying to rush forward, but the village men held her back. "You killed my brother!" Ernesto slammed his rifle down again, cracking the pilot's jaw. "Roberto joined to fight for our planet, for our freedom, and you murdered him." He slammed his rifle down again and again, pulverizing the Earthling's face, still pummeling the man long after his screams had died. When finally Ernesto stepped back, there was little but red pulp where a face had been, and Ernesto laughed madly, blood on his hands. The pilot gave a gasping, gurgling breath. "Still alive. Oh, God, still alive." Maria wept. A shot rang out. Ernesto lowered his smoking rifle. "See? I gave him mercy at the end." He looked at Maria. "I am a merciful man." He stroked her cheek, smearing it with blood. "I finally came back from the war to marry you, my beloved Maria. After the harvest, you will be my wife, and I will treat you with great mercy." She stared into his eyes, refusing to look away. She spat on his face. "Your brother was a fool, and so are you." He raised his hand to strike her, his face twisting. "A fool," Maria repeated. "Roberto knew the risk when he joined the Kalayan, when he began to kill Earthlings. Now you killed a man too. You murdered him. Not out in the jungle, but here, in our home. Why? For what? You placed this whole village in danger and—" He did not strike her cheek this time. He drove his fist into her belly. Maria doubled over, coughing, gasping for air. He grabbed her hair, twisted it, and shoved her onto the dead Earthling. "Look at him!" He held her face toward the bloody pulp. "Look at this Pute. He's not a man, just a demon." His voice rose to a shout. "Look at him, Maria. Look at the fate of those who would conquer our planet, who would subjugate our people. We fight for freedom. This is the cost. If you cannot pay it, you will always be a slave." She tore free from him, and she ran. She ran through the banana plantation, eyes damp. She ran across the rice paddies, splashing through the water, ignoring the women who called after her. She ran from the dead Earthling, from the mangled plane, from her betrothed. She ran, but her world was so small. This valley, these terraces, and beyond them the mountains, and the vastness of the jungle, sprawling toward the northern fire. "We should have let the plane fly on," she thought. "Let it cross the mountains and crash into the sea. We shot down a plane, and we brought the war to this oasis. And I will never forget what I saw today."
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it. at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.